Okay, welcome to Lake State Media, everybody. My name is Bol Makur. I am here today with Emmanuel Majur and Adut, and other brothers who will join us are still on the way. And the reason why we are here today, on the September 2018, there was a plane crash that flew from Juba to Yirol. Unfortunately, that plane crashed into Lake Yirol and killed 20 people and 2 survivors. One of the survivors is here today with us. His name is called Abraham Adut. We will give him a chance later on to introduce himself, and we'll still give him a chance to explain what happened on that day, and also will explain what happened with the case, as well as Emmanuel Majur and the rest. So, my brothers, I will give each of you a chance to introduce himself before we start about this situation. We already had enough viewers, so I will give chance to Emmanuel Majur to introduce himself to our communities of Southern Sudanese. So, Emmanuel Majur, you are highly welcome to introduce yourself, and we give the floor to others. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Bol Makur Acien and the team of Lake State Media. We are delighted today for hosting us on your platform. It's been a while before we could, interact on this platform, but now it is a great opportunity for us as relatives of the families of the victim who are here today with us. So we'll give chance to each of them to introduce himself. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel Majur Majak. I will give chance to Adut, Abraham Adut. You are highly welcome to introduce yourself. Mr. Adut, introduce yourself before we start. Unmute yourself.
Lake State Media, Gacha Mohan White Waxin, Pian Jaka Jakaping, and Echol Abram, Adut Athiem, Pinchan Cook, Adut-malek, Gagarin Chain, and Equirin Chair. Where Gacha Gamot, the Kapot Lawyer.
Thank you, Lake State Media, for bringing us live today. My name is Gai Mayen Maruag. Yeah, I'm the family of the victim who is my wife that died in that plane. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, Abraham, for the great introduction. We will start because we already have enough viewers. Our show will last for 45 minutes. It will not be too long. I will go ahead and will give chance to each and everyone who is here today to explain the situation that had happened and what had took place during the court. With our viewers, we know that on September the 9th, 2018, there was a plane crash that took lives of our citizens. Today, we are still mourning, and our heart goes out to the families of the victims. And we ask God to be with us in this critical situation and to come upon the families of the victim and also upon the survivors. Mr. Majur, Emmanuel Majur, it's great that you are here today. And I know you have lost your great one in that scenario. So I will give you a chance to highlight some point what had happened during the court, because we already know that the plane crash, we already know that took people lives, and it was witnessed by the whole world. But today, families of the victim are hurting because the settlement have not yet been done. And that's the reason why all of you are here today to express your concern so your voice can be heard all over the world. So I know you want to appeal to our government, especially the justice, so your case can be looked into. I'll give you a chance to come and talk more about it. What had happened in the court? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Bol Makur and the team. In fact, let me begin by thanking the team of Lagos State Media for hosting us on this platform. As you know, the incident occurred in 2018. That was in September 2018. And in October 2018, a team comprising of officials from the Ministry of Road and Transport and a government representative from Lagos State, Eastern Lagos State, the defunct Eastern Lagos State, represented by the Minister of Local Government then, Honorable Manyanglo. With these officials, they went to Ukraine first to investigate the black box that was in the plane. When they went there to Ukraine, the findings were the black box was not functioning. It was tampered with. There was no tape recorder in it. Normally, the black box has a tape recorder, so that during the flying hours, it records all the events that are happening. And that black box was found that it was tampered with. There was nothing in it. That was the first finding. Secondly, they were to go and find out about the insurance company, whether the plane that crashed was insured. Unfortunately, they went and found out that the plane was not insured in Ukraine. It was only issued or given a temporary insurance just to fly over from Ukraine up to South Sudan. Once it arrives here in South Sudan, then the authority here will now have a right to give another insurance to the plane. But unfortunately, nothing was done here. The plane was allowed to operate without insurance. And this plane actually belonged to a company that is called Azar Airline. Azar Airline is owned by 3 people from the northern Sudan. One of them is called Yusuf Ibrahim. Another one is called Captain Rashid Ibrahim. Another one is called Amar Ibrahim. These are like the family who own the plane, the company. When they came here, they went into partnership with the local company, that is Southwest Aviation. Southwest Aviation became the operating company, and Southwest Aviation, in partnership with this Azar company, they were operating together. So this is the company that we took to court, is Southwest, because it was the one operating the airplane that crashed. When we took it to court, the findings from Ukraine were represented. Were presented to the government, and the court was filed. Our lawyer then took all the documentation to the High Court, and from that time, the members of that company, they appealed to us that maybe we can sit outside and try to discuss if we can reach a solution outside the court. When we sat outside, what they told us was that they need the compensation to be done in a traditional way. Then, as the members or the relatives of the victims, we disagree with that. We said, okay, there's a law, aviation law. These people were not killed locally. It was the plane that crashed. And there is aviation law. So we can pursue our case with regards to that law, so that if there's a way that the people that died in a plane crash are compensated, then it should be done in accordance with that law. So that's what we pursued then. And we rejected their proposal that the case should be settled outside the court using the traditional way. From that time, the case dragged on. These people, the two guys from the north, they disappeared, they escaped. They went back maybe to Dubai or some other places. And their brother was left here. It is their brother, who is called Amar Ibrahim, that we took to court. Plus the local guy who was in partnership with them is called William Yirol. We took them to court, and the court dragged on from 2018, imagine, up to now. Last year, on July 10th, the ruling was issued that the compensation should be done. And this compensation, each person will be compensated $50,000. That's what the court came out with. Immediately, to implement the case, we arrested this brother of Yusuf Ibrahim and Captain Rashid Ibrahim, the owners of the airplane, and the local guy, William, who was in partnership with them, William Yirol. We arrested them so that the implementation could be done. Immediately, these people, through their lawyer, one called David Loy, who is the lawyer here, the local lawyer on the ground here in Juba. He went an appeal. And these people were bailed out from the jail without our notice. And then the court now was suspended, and we were sent to appeal court. Up to now, we are still waiting. So the frustration is very high. It's very high. Imagine from 2018 up to now, the same thing is going on. The people who are following up this, for example, like Adut-malek, has been here sitting in Juba, following this case since from 2018 up to now, and there's a lot of frustration. Some family members of the victims, they do travel from Yirol to come here and attend the listening. Also, there's a lot of fee that is being demanded. Like each person, sometime they demand like 150,000 pounds to be paid. This has accumulated up to how much? 700 per person from that time. Imagine, multiply by this number. And people are traveling from Yirol to here. And some members also who are not in touch with us sometimes, they don't know what is happening. And that's the reason we came live here today, so that we enlighten the general public regarding the case which is pending in court, and also the general situation. And that's why we are here on Lake State Media. And thank you. Maybe my colleague, the survivor of the plane crash, Adut-malek, will highlight you more on this. And thank you.
Thank you, Abraham. There are some follow-up questions there's some follow-up question that I would like to ask. You said that there's a gentleman called David Loy, is the lawyer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he went on an appeal. He went on and sent in the appeal, and the owner of the plane, the partners in the business that you put into the court, they were released, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have lawyer by then? You're someone that represent you
Yeah,
in
we
the
have a lawyer.
document?
First, yeah, we do have a lawyer. First, our first lawyer got frustrated for whatever reason best known to him. He abandoned the case. He resigned. So we looked for another lawyer. That lawyer is called Tong. Is the one now pursuing the case at the High Court and also to the Appeal Court.
So what have you done after after it appeared to him that these people were released? Have he done an accountability on your behalf?
So, shukran. Dung bakang luel tueng ako media. Aka baga goga lech pay. Neko pot chik loya kal. Ba bo ping. Bo ping no ben bo ping. Ya kichi tong luel. Tong chi jam bo kuluk. Na chik lo tueng. We were Captain Peace Big Loy. Kuloy koch. To o ala tueng kake. So kene. Ene kichi tong luel. A good team man. Oga jabot. Asap kuwen chi tong luel. Taban ganun. Kunongin lawyer do. Depend lawyer do. Ke depend lawyer do luel. Ene kile baya body. Ti chogen be togi po chike togen o po. To kichi tong luel kan.
Okay. Now, man, in kan chitong lwe lana bukbot chok. Na nintio ke chak be duk tong tong kulwel ke kudo kin chiga ung biloy before ki we got decided back when Lake State Media.
Wallahi tong. Kibel talata yom o ga kilo. Kaya tok. Kan nafsa kichi gadi lo luel. Ene kile lego gal luisin. Luisin ayena aja moj zaman. Kimin yom esneni. Alwele bar yom esneni. Babating. Dagnon kichu loy. Alo yom esneni tok laban. Kalwele gala kiro loy. Kade bar tit lari yom talata. Au yom arba. Kalang biya isbo ene achat. Agut tok de. Na yom sabit chin yakan jarera chibe chat. Pa kubo uga kal. We koj media. Kuwun chodar. Taban yida kalwel. Bainda ki bagoga lek on lonyo akinin ke dia gam junub kin loy kuloy long di deret ki tapinga to panakim kai ke dia ga to panakim kene ane dile lekin duktin gudom tayrat lel ka tayrat ke aki be chat e ki loy kenen bainda yi kweren ke jabe bulon tek do ki lo wet nyin man an ko ka ki ka puk yena kal jok ki jogu gora kal e message jalo tong yin direct ben ranu ba yo ranong kirga amay bainda o ko je ko ki krili nuruni ke doro babia bederon en kiok ben o ke wone ne ki ro loyo o nyot bay daga podin ki kire kene bro loy ku jali pon yi ci puk akile bro lew kayen na ci bro lew ke kraj akile bu betak o ko lek au ko junuba bana non juzum min wilayat ci gam ki tol ganun ci gam pandan tol leg state alibi o ba tek kute kwa kumada kunate kwa kumada kayen kir mayadit enong sendan wel kwa kale o gaja pugda yen pen kene o gachi dak aber ti un ken ku yimar ken ti to aji ken dar sabe ke lotin aji ken ilajet ki chama ci berul eran jam ke itena ne tajibak tok kin timu kikina tin ko ako kane tajibak tok amit ya ke gaya lo luin ka ko walat so ken ana ki wi che benyar dan ko chen tin jal awen ba ja to ke chuk a bot ke rim ke ba ga bot chuk ba hak den ba bay be timana kal chen jam ko we a dil ni nelik rane ko nya ku be ko kinya ya chin ne chuo good for the man ba ki chir kan ba ta go ku bi o ping ba na pingo ko ga chi ping ke krach kan ko
Tiduko Choya, let's wait for him to come back. Probably his network went down. I'm sorry about that. Let's wait for him a little bit. He will come up to express himself. It's totally sad. Probably he went out of his MBs, but let's be patient. And I really appreciate the viewers for coming to listen to him about the situation. Thank you. Yes, Abraham Adut, sorry. You need to, yes,
kedang tem
you need to be alone. Well, lakin rana bana tidi. Achan ko nyojaret, I would be ping ku balwel. We ko die. Kene yene Abraham Adut yene ran wer chipir. Daman chitaira lon Yirol. Apat bak tingo apat bak ping kulwel. Yen en kana che kum nyuot. Yin Abraham ke de nyuzi ko ga poda ko ba bi ting. Ku bi dedi yung churolo jadi ko ni alda. Okay. Kating ka we Panama Diaban Leg State Media in a victim in a survivor of the plane crash can. Chan ayaka ping we lakini ni apot ba kaya tingu ko chi ka ko chi ti taira lon ke ko chi de yen apot ba kaya tingu una no ron tio ka ben ke biya ben yal ku bi ko chi ka bi ka pu ke bi ben bi ran chi da du de ko bi en Leg State Media e chan ke chori irpinyen chi dit pi Junub Sudan. Tyred I chick a fly a chin insurance. Kuna nong Tyred nong insurance in a unit pial. Biran, be that poop. Kating. The way Padma Adut in the survivor. In that plane crash, Ujala Yantin Kor Jela Yantin Korechol Yantin Korechol Yanmo Kulang Mim Kujela Rantuk Monita Lituk.
jamo
Acha Yanmo Kulang Mim Jail. Kake guys survivors.
Yeah.
Today Oki Wato Ten Kagabra. Wachago team with Junub Sudan, different communities in Junub Sudan, Kagro Loy, ache na wel ko che na kar guti is bo wer kilo acha go tin ke chiro loy taira cha krach ko jwe ja chi live ke na chi ko loss cha go tin kene emu yeni real ku bi victim bi ke ya compensate ki yeni real kin taira de per fi junub Sudan achin insurance kuna nan ko do insurance ka poli jaret ke ting ka victims ka very easy bi ke compensate ku kene lonu nga kene lonu hukuma be aviation be authorized could be direct be insured. Even here in United States, my car is always in insurance. And even actually 3 months ago, 4 months ago, my car involved in an accident, but I was not the driver. Somebody drove it. When the car involved in an accident, immediately, within 5 days, the insurance pay for the damages without even compromise. Kene in a piad insurance, don't call when you think insurance, you buo, chedi buo kutapi, yabek, a chenie. So can I will be adapt and Junub Sudan could be can be insured. Be a rabat in Juba be insured. I say direct capay. I can go think a chiro low. Human situation chiro low, alright. Lekine can could be victim of the families of the victims. Benanke kuwin du ko potien ke be create ben biato in insurance. I can go think what are the consequences? What are the consequences of not putting that in full coverage insurance? Kagaya consequences kakake. Okay. Yen anyway, it jam chirkina ba japol, man ba jadu kien. My brother Adut yin buwe du ba jatol tong communities of Junub Sudan chan ke gapi ku bugyabe lokogi. Yin lotwin.
Yeah, and community da kirot where, yeah, community dan kirot where pinom chinali tag pinom. Akag nong jam and tenakal. Taban kwanchi loyon, dog berer ki yerakin, pachaya ping. Kitin chitin, ayan kalejaban. Buktin kola kal, a kuti a pet in an. The koi chiruban. Koi winner, koi non koi ken chito. Domi a monchito, pajiting the bar kamike. Domi a menchito. Alating chito, chimoin the bar. Nayap, nayap, jam deal baluel. The conyo, the other, in a few, in a way. Human will jagal after the will.
All right, Brother Bol, sometimes, our internet is so slow.
Yes.
And sometimes it goes down. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think you went off even a short while. I also went off. And let me pick up from where he left.
Yes.
So, yeah. Our main concern is the justice to be done. Because delayed justice is injustice. And what is happening to us today, like the frustration we are going through. For example, myself, I lost my dear wife and my daughter in that plane crash. You cannot imagine. This case is a constant reminder. Hello?
Yes. We are hearing you, Emmanuel.
Something, the screen, you are hearing. Okay. It's a constant reminder because each and every time that we are told to go to the court, it reminds us. I don't know my.
It reminds you of your loved one. Go ahead.
It reminds me of my loved ones there. We need this case to be concluded so that we are not constantly reminded of our beloved ones who died in that plane crash. That's number one. Number two, we are also affected because whenever we are asked to pay some fee to the court, to the judiciary, sometimes some of these, the members, family members of these victims, sometimes they're not able to pay. Imagine we have young people that are affected. For example, those young families who lost one of the victims, who lost his husband, his wife, a young wife, cannot even do anything, to contribute that fee for the court, and the equivalent to all of us, we are affected. So we need this case to be ended, to be concluded, so that we are freed mentally. And another thing also, we are calling for the justice. In the aviation system of Sudan, what had happened to us long time ago, if it was resolved within that system, it could have not happened to many other people, like the recent plane crash that crashed in Bentiu. So I see that there's a loophole. When the airplanes, the second airplane that are being imported from Ukraine or from Europe, are licensed and and allowed to fly without proper checkup, and even without standard, meeting the required standard, international required standard, or even the local standard. It's affecting our people and it's taking life, of our dear ones. And this is also another area of my concern, that the aviation authority need to be questioned by the government, and then they should come up with a proper regulation to regulate these aviation authorities. Otherwise, it will not happen only to few people, but it will continue to happen like this. This is one of my concerns. Another concern also in the judiciary system, an obvious case like this, where the plane crashed and the company is known. Why is it taking long from 2018 up to now? What is the main issue there? People died and the company is there. I don't know. I don't see the reason that it should take long. We know there are loopholes because the owners of the company, they got money in their hands and they can do anything to play around with the case. And that's what they are doing now, like when they went to appeal. What are they appealing for? Do they want to tell us that their plane did not kill the people? Huh? Or what are they trying to tell us? Like my colleague Adut said before, we respect the rule of law. We respect the rule of law, and we know this is a civil case, and that's why we do not want to take anything into our hands. Otherwise, as the South Sudanese in general, if somebody kills your person, and that person is walking around, there's no justice done, you can even take justice into your hand. But no, we don't want to do that. We want to follow the rule of law, and we need this one also to be delivered so that it doesn't take time. It is frustrating us, and it is reminding us, we need this one to be concluded so that we continue with our normal lives. These elements, we know there are invisible hands that are behind the delay, the delayment of this case, of justice to be delivered. You see, like these lawyers of this company of Southwest Aviation, and also some members who say that they are related to these Arabs who own the plane. Also, they do interfere. They do interfere with the case, and that's why the case is taking long. I want to tell them, we know you, these people who are behind the delayment of the case. Please, they should take their hand out of this and let the justice to be allowed. That's my appeal. Also, I want to thank President Kiir, the initiative that he made in 2018. Immediately, he ordered the Minister of Road and Transport for those planes to be grounded and the investigation to be done. And after the investigation to be done, then the justice to be delivered, to be done also. But what happened? His orders, what he ordered was not followed. Immediately, the planes that were grounded were released, were allowed to operate. As a result, another plane also crashed in 2022 and killed other people. If his orders were respected, another death could have not occurred. You see, we thank him on that, on the initiative that he did. And if there are people around him who takes information to him, he should be let known that this case is still pending in court and nothing has been done up to now. And there's a frustration, as you heard from my colleague, from my friend Adut, somebody who is disabled and going to court like every 2 weeks is going to court and is at the John, going to court and is at the John. Sometimes they don't come, sometimes they do what and that. For the last 8 years. It's too frustrating. This is the area of our concern. Have you come online? Yeah. I would refer also you to my brother Gai Maruag. He also is also one of the representatives. He lost also his dear wife in the same plane crash. He's now taking care of the young children without anything being done up to now. So we will listen more to him. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Let me just come in shortly, briefly. I'm not going to say more because a lot have been said. First, let me greet Isaac Tiam.
Ichamoda rede kujala Abraham Adut.
Plain as Emmanuel and Abraham explained. All the shareholders are the big people who hide behind the foreigners and behind the South Sudanese. That make it complex. Look, the number one judge in South Sudan called Yirol volunteered.
And which is Shabaka Jare Jarete Kalang.
Button guy. Button.
I Jerry in Chamoda Reda.
Jamal, my brother. Is he on? Okay.
I think network then right.
Are you getting Guy?
No.
You're not getting him at all. The network is actually bad on that. Tell him to come.
We are just beating the bush, but we are passing information. We try, and we are still trying it. But thank you.
Malej, you can really well din pour it in my brother Gai Maruag.
In Chamoda Reda Dut, Abraham Kudwala Rede Manama, in Chamoda Pay.
In Chamot, Jala Koi die happen, I check the mod. Then could talk like you pick up the dog will stop, two wins, one will go you a die. Mokuke will need. Then akin ki di lwel ci ku woni a lwel jom network ya tem to ke ya do ba til ku to ya na bo case pan ma ko ya ja bana ko ya na bo da ne e kan ja pen won in ki ro loy ci men ya mo ko loy ke ne kon ki wo ja kon en ji wo ko kon pa ki da go run kwa ji jalo ko ina run ke be ya kwana e ko ken ji to ku ina daira ndani ina daira ci yawo na le dukkin da ku le dukkin ko bala pin kan wa mu da yari ci kan kaye e eran legi ne ne ke bi la ko ku batong di le loy ka ke a ko ci men ko won jana le ye ani jam ko pin an kal pin ko maben wa ga da ina ko ba be woni akalwel big be chang nang ke tin ni ran pa ni na kin ta ba tin ngu jela ngu jela lu ken jela bo ko jela wu ko wer kin yel big ben kayen e wer kuna kuma mu kir ma ya dit mu ko tiri won tan do yene riu ko karan riu tay man wa ba de ya wu ya mor kimen ene wu ene mor ka ban ene leku ka ban bien non pamsin ka ko ku bi wo ku e pen kene ene kruel adu legis kaban mu jet rin twen ma den eran ci panda ci ko ko mu ne ke apple gu mun ko won tan ku lel gal jogre tongo ka bugal tanya kuma
Okay. Majur?
Yeah.
Okay, now our brother Abraham Adut had a problem of network.
Yeah, you will join me here.
Yeah, before I give Isaac, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead, let him finish his statement.
yen kedang network arai network arai kiberia kidini yen we suga chukale banda hello
Yes.
uga pinga
Yes.
Nyina penko aduda, nyina penko tana che ja pya da ma dai, lo twen. Ka ba wedo.
okay kala achi japia okay all right yen jam dia abiche ga legend jaduk tong banda rin twen mabor deng taban krija bana yelwel uyine jam garan dia na chukoy ka kichole la ku kichole la achin ki chu polotem enan ki jam kayen banda governor number 1 agudo burula dial maktam chief justice ku logo yogo leo ku deputy de logo yogo ci jam e daman 2023 yeran a ci kidala lwel yeran bulutin aya yoga kiro be buloy gutti merero na ci ti won kene lwel tin ke di ci rota daman ona ene ene doga lay kaman kichen lo jam tin ti jogen be lo ko ka ci kang di le tem ko akin ke di lwel ku taban hakdu ake mare bodin aka ban media ye leg state media pin nomba ni na dai o gutti na kuma dit ko kinman me kirma yara a dai o fa ka kana diga really musa ki tong banda lu banda wo puk ka kuma de taban ko ke a ko re yo na lu bode ko dole ko ke o ga la mematin taban a chugno ko ti banda kuti ko kuma danun to chan raj madu tine ne ran muglong junub ko kero loy to akal na chuben kayen kene ne gor ku bro loy bi ko puk ku be mi bi jak nan ka len ke rat panakin ku ben na bar ku jala nyantine bachang nang kien chak nang ke na dit bebe ku ya tach chala bebe kien kluoi ke ne jam tu jam ane shukran
yin kan yin ci jam na kuwej ba kan tieji yen ben anong ben chalwel
Jerry logo yaga duda nong yubi tie je ne yen bebe rai chago ping.
Kana chira jara chila long tu.
yen tin
Okay.
jeri pot ben to ben bertin ba na ci lo tu ka pot yin du kiye jalle hukuma junub Sudan ku kiye lek renwen ran chalweri ne men yen rato yin justice a chalwel ku le yen men ne ci kiye jaban kwan choglong ku yini ni ci jadak a yelle ko hukuma men yen ne ci kiye jaban kwan choglong we ko hukuma ti choge nan ku win be ro lo loy bro wo ko we ga chu be gok a chano ko ga chu do kwan chu run chu jwe chen ye I suppose but about
ine tide
okay that way but tieji yin ka ni ci kwan
kaping
yin ci ping lekin
Yes,
yin
I
jar ba to bag ma jur win
ine pinga
yeah,
yin
in chuping.
hello
yin chu ping
hello
yes yin chu ping
waga pinga
yin chu ping
ai ine tide Bol Makur kene ene kebe o laban ene kita rubien ko kene kimi kala yoka non Gai jala majur ko jwe ko liuten non yiga wona mane Simon aduni wang ko ke
Ko
ye
je
bishop anyake bikin dan
yes.
kedang ko ke ban a ko ke woni ga duotak ni niror nin ko baror ay ga duotak kunala ga yo kicilo akuma no ake beraj bot ko akuma keg men aya ka goga lej ni pinga ke ga ping ken rano ya jalu bot akala gorba ton ba jan ku bi ba ni o wa chukum ne bod ka dai kini ni ke gum kudu ake inu gum tin
yen ka biya
ken ene ki jan bana kal bin ya ligwir ku boku wala kero de loy kuna kero de loy ko ba gur hak bi yago
yen a pot anon ka ye ka chol follow up question which be ka tieji to monjang ene ki an ni arba to bak to ma jurtin chan ku ba ka ya dugni ku be chab junub Sudan be pinga pot chan chab junub Sudan e ina non ko blog tong bankir bi lwel plan on chak raj jub I mean yerul leg yerul apot ku ba victims ke ba ka be compensate ke yen ni an ni arba to bag ma jur ku be network na no ku yoku tieji wo diak wo ko ci ben screen yin ten ki wet ke ben we are more concerned tienge ci ben abrema didi ci ben ki yok ben we are more concerned they are concerned and I am concerned a ci en bi tieji to ko jwe to ten a bi tieji an bro tieji ma dir bro tieji Isaac tienge bro tieji ki a tieji kin yin dagi ci lo tong minister of road and transportation ku ba dile legie kene kichuro loy 2018 plane crash ogai the victims ku oga ngodu ke kin ke chuot chalot de ku biyen bidil kunyi chok en kichi digen wala bidil ga tong judiciary of Southern Sudan chalo
ya en ani kilo a good document de to tinumen ka to ten en
okay
waragang de
awon
kila
tino
gaga
e banye chol nga chayo
rane chol mudur biar
kwa chalegen madud biar nguchulwel
ani kipen ka document ku jela yo kalang yin lor bala ben ka depend lawyer do ya depend lawyer be tem ko en jenang ka ken wer ken jalaran ci jale lugi ya depend lawyer jelo ko ben kula du tin yen yo depend lawyer jam gal non ka joy loke gal cintari ga boyen lwel kalas yi loro gutti do man bikde ne ko loye betok ku bag jala ben so kan ake kinong meskala di won le bi lwel tin
Okay.
Jelaga kalam kujaduk chen.
Okay. Now defense
Just to add on this, the case on Libya twin aviation, Achi Martin, simply because Ajitiara Paul they are operating in documents when they are allowed they are operating in the country. So Jola
Okay.
Kamada Lugi, the Jekabula are pulling out in the Jekab are dropping a Jolo Kuch, but all these things are Yiki Kirtwang. We tried even the MPs in the Kyola thing.
Thank you, Guy.
Okay. Okay. Majur. Yi ni jamun kulwel gala nonka chi anonka jeke chika mai. Ku case kene anonka churu tapping. Ike koi win e koi nong taira. Ike yeke ke duo coin call. Aki otin kuleke koi kulon. Ike gi yinga koi ke. Unmute yourself.
Go ahead and mute Jerry. You are still muted.
Let me try to unmute him. Unless he unmute himself.
Yes.
Yeah, were she ruling Shen Ben Bech? The owners of the company were supposed to be arrested. We arrested them actually, and they were in jail. When they were in jail, the defense lawyer, the guy called lawyer David Loy, Kujola and that Chol Tong Chor. Tong Chor Jamgal Koike, Anna Mizinyankin Mizinyankin some way. I think Ala Mizinyan Yirol, Kirk were Jalap on Tire. Aka chibuni ko yon tong ni chikamba non ke ko tayra ku legal ko ka bigo puka outside ko bune jay ke David ga chibana tok da war chu ko be maj ke David en granta ko ke war jala chigro kwal ka u jala yin tong a chibe bantan ni ke loya ku le ko ke le be laot ko loya lu appeal big be lo appeal court chan bi ke dong bin fight in ruling mun chi loy be suspended ku be ko lo court of appeal into Joko into Joto Cinnamon. The Keko Kero, what Koko Yerulzado. We don't understand the reason then. You can and Keko Keko Pay, you can defend it. When you can a case Kojito, Kojito, I let pick a poop. You think? And those people even according to some rumors, you go ping. Kekajal with the whole responsibility of Young Koike, after Koikin, Ranchol David Logan, and she gets their properties. I think young again. You see, when you're a lawyer, when book properties are Koike, when we know him, Kwachuk, brother David, can you get out of this ground? When you're the case, can he? So just the Louis delivered. Well, look at the field, I check Michelache where the Jalap can tire because I got. Coaching young people and Tongue Churgan, Tongue Churmale, David Loy, I take out obstacle to the justice. I think even Chinelwell, Ranchal Adut Athiem AKA The Kinkana, Yake, and a lot of loopholes within the judicial system in our country. If you have anything in your hand, Kina Labake the Labaraji, when a kilo rat with yoga. Kekaya voting, the obstacle.
Okay.
Yes.
I will give a chance to Abraham Adin Majak. Ku Tieng. So Tieng can kill a book. Tieng had come back. Let me give him a chance because he was here before Abraham did to ask some question that I missed. Isaac Tieng, you are welcome.
Thank you, Abraham. Bol Makur, Jala, brother Jerry, brother Guy, Kujala, brother Abraham Adut, Wakacha Kabe, more the bun, Kokaki die, Pinum. Amad Abraham, Madin Majak, and it's more there. Then on the boy to go, Phelan and a Paiban, the lawyer man, Ta, one man, Nus Nanga Grip Saba, who show your temco. Take no questions. Kể out thì chỉ ra giác thì chúa gật trên vấn đề for the last 55 minutes. Talk cái tin cả. Cái chuyện bà coi bé đuốc trên là bé. Cái chuyện to encourage both of you của nhà lá coi có victims families cái to outside cái die man qua bất khả bị bài là tin YouTube của Facebook đó mình đó not to give up. Kan cái chú quỷ ra na nhai bình nằm của chế chế rần a chỉ lebih pal way but Wachabe mar. Kebuat wun chok ache mar. Akuma ni chilio. Ke dane chol ganun. Tipo ti babana ke wane lor tio. Ache ke ler pin. Ran tio koi ke chaga ba ping ren tio ke chiro tao na kam kwa. Na kam kon ke koi ke nong tayara ke jala. Aja barrier no mangu deal dan red lawyers non ke kai business look run together because alle be mad ke accused as well. Alle be accused people, especially a natural tongue ichur malek tioga te chro loy kwen cha ne lawyer then kabi coin yal bi nyej be tabien a lawyer kuna jam gal ke friend or anong share in that business or plain and coin knock Kayena be one of the accused as well. He has to stand in
Yeah.
front of the court. For Kayen yin brother Jerry Kujala Adut ko guy, don't give up. Long a board Wagabu Gupia la one wabato, Wagabu case can about win. Lil Galan Atera Chero, look a Chero. Abe dealing a binyak, Kongwada teach, a ban bay wada. Ganto ke chiro loy ku goren chi nyang wo as a family e gordi right to know what they have done as a family go mi the lakes ku jinubin ku ke lo ra de ko jiban da kuma ka chiriya taira chiriya ke yu ke cha da leri chi da rabia kwa ne ko toy tar wa ror cha ko ye che ne doru mukta ka le bia piktar dafra ko lakin tiara che piktar dafra Canadian non-caution did non-cause aviation to look into all the flights operating in the country. Bigger can't assess properly. I check a chick abandoned somewhere. During the peace, Boku Benway, Kokobaniok, in the business in Yamde. Can't but the comments in a Jan Martin Nongwek and Chin Swalwi. And I'm standing with you solidarity. Who case can a bro win? Chal Berwana Port, can what a big meet, you call to call for Kerwai, Ujala media, and what a bit deal be in Yan. En watch a college. Thank you so much, in Abra Kadang Bol Makur, negotiation can ban yan. Is very important. King Kaga Warka Lorut Tayara da Poilu Kraj Vermatio Unity State. For Kuma, it has to stand up seriously against these things. Kagaro Loika. And I'm Bokochan watch a college, Wamadabram Medin Majak, Abajaba, Palpursa. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Isaac. More than Yama background. Bawamada Abraham Adut Kamot, Kujala Black Jerry, Bayamol Adut. It's really a good that by Tinga Kola been a long time since the incident. The man Lloyd Tiara, Melaya Doga like, can you survive? Can you survive? You think want to survive? How she doing? Abraham.
Acha piang wei ten nong enia ngwade is struggling. The life ujala yiga medical check up religion rate nong ke ka chintie ke medical treatments can be followed. So ato situation then are ngwade right. They supposed to be compensated kubengak panakim wala bo lekichi yeke. Yeah, thank you.
Really could on a very could on just work that ke car okay you buy it to buy anything a children can buy panto tin in Sudan pan kiam by the quite few so you know kumata no kumata one ke big to make a band big ban media or big jamare because they will follow up akuma in the past day lo machak kadong lo machak lo in chika ma cha ko lo solve ke ko won ownership of plane pro bi ko kuma ko dom ko kun nong twin ka nu lo sin be chi ko dong he chi lo sin ko ko wa chi tiara ko no da ken pan to ko tin ka na fa won tin kuma but I want to care I want to victim. A very sad thing. So I hope Chinbelwe Yang Kwan Choke until I know just to Lumberloy Cobralo Chimin one, Koi one, Chimin Yatin one, Ki Mon Jalap, Tienen left long then I will. They just to kill up last week or 2 weeks ago, from one Chi Kudong Knock. Just to keep up, and I hope just it up 21 people or 19 people wouldn't kill Tiara. One day just didn't be yourself. Just keep fight. Black Jerry keep fighting with all the team, with you. Keep a good fight. Don't give up. They will never rest. The day that they will rest, keep Ken partner. I will read the mankin is just to kill yourself. Who keep Ken, they will follow those people who own that Krongadia Kiarakan. And they must think it well. The Chilean justice in South Sudan, Kuma, the team, one Kitiara Kanok, including Bishop. Bishop Adut is one of my closest Bishop. I'm working with them. So,
be strong, Abraham, be strong.
The team they will fight with you guys. Have a quite good.
Thank you, Abraham.
Before Kijin Ben, Wama Echol Abraham Adudo Chijam near Kulilane, Libena Tadai, where a wiku Babu Kien, a Liben Tadai. One day, one time, justice will be served. Ben do leg state media, Toga in unity, Ichi Muhim, the Junub Sudan, Tawir, in Junub Sudan to Juba. Kata wow, kata tio, in the Maben, Adai, or Biga Tag Kanim, Kulil Gagal Kanichura Loikin, Pirdeni, Kujela victims of the plane crash are critical compensate. Bigal Yogi Kraja Pay, Quabedil long, Quabuban, Kunele Baban to Junub Sudan men, Abuko good pot, Kujela justice do not be low self. Okaji created benefit. Kawuni and Kinko, when could be a loan tea, a Chinese loon, a cheer lawyer by yin judge, well, a yin lawyer, Kucha judge, Kucha Lil and Bakoila loan, Mano can a wargak. To deal la benbe, don't judiciary could be quite loan. I check a loan apart. Kalunye, I make you in a quinianity, Chalo Tong Minister of Road and Transportation, which judiciary chief contacted quite Kulunke Kadi, Kakaben, I contributing to unbiased. I mean to the bias, very biased, because it could be a loan, to quite the way called you will call one point to the choke. Kubu Jalu Likini na Bremadi, don't call Quang by Panda. Ikio Cholo jam, Kuyukulu land by would be chopping. Kuyo Kyolo jam, Kulkugal by Chiria. By Chiria only economy, a chain by Rajato. Ikiachol judiciary system, Kuchia collapse. Kabaria, a chan coach. I focus the economy by Chiria, economy, Lakin, would be called Git Quag might by need. That can by right, the Buka Chirka be road alloy. Now tell you they use torment. They use men, Chinika Koikin, Chinika Nok, Kuke Ari, don't be compensation below. Ujelka Polaria. And they took the law into their hands. ka bag be lwel we ko dit dal mi da red ba mi da kipin ko dit to juba ko dit ma junub Sudan yiran ngor ko wada kir ma yar in wuj baya pin ku yoku lwel o jabab yoku lwel jababa wuj ku baya pin na area kadi rane chol adut rane chol majur ko jwe ko yiwo ki ko wer ci luñke rana benar way abena ben Yirol ko wer ci luñ ga no ngi ko way ko bicip in ci luñ ni Abraham dit ñaan keni bicip ne tin walen no ba jalle today ñaan keni no ñaan keni bicip no me tin walen no bicip bar way ke ya I am one of the people who is mourning since mini loan bicip in kene in a kiyogol we to ko di ko maj bay we ku do ku loyrot ka way ko bag da ja ting it abab kay ko ria ku big your tin big law take into their hands e kene kena wi ku buk ton benda to ga ni ci bin yele tin ke video kana bi deal one time ta ko nim tin ku bi families of the victim bi ka deal with compensate e ko to en ken no go chiro loy 2018 is something affecting me until today. But 2019 actually, my brother Chinog Moy Eritrea. On Chin my brother Nog Moy Eritrea. Goyotin Kulewan Matya. Tobai. Kulel Kagal, we don't take law into your hand. Engak yoku konika e yin kir mayadit. To your dog thin on Kumoku Eritrea no. Ku yod ku tin ko ke Eritrea bento Yirol ko muj ke ni. Ke muchro lo ko Southern Sudan kiriak. Somebody who took our brother, dear loving brother, his life was taken. We maintain ourselves. Kujiem krut, lada be justice be low rich. Kudil ku ko lui contain ko chilobe ku bi ko no. Kene akai kan legwe ku bichiro lawyer aguti today a big wound in my heart. My loving brother was killed by Eritrean. Kene we ko din mat by. Ku chake tingi ba ko no ko ken jiriya bi ka daja chuot. Ku lo yu le ko por ya. Ku dun ko belwel ka lo gal mi da cho petin. Chake janyi woni men ken. Yana ni bi jamare ki yo ka lu la ka rej bay ka wuj bu ko ya le ko ku bi ka ya nyi ko nyi ka rej bay jol ku be jam ko churu taw ciel we ko churu taw ciel ti ne jala yu yo mo nyara ber wa ki yeret ku ren to ten ki wa ki ri ta ju ko ku tagno in pan den tin jeng ku in pan den tin atude anyeke le ko por ya ga nguro lo yin ran churu taw ciel nyairot tin ku bi victims bi ke compensate acha pingrin mun when ane jam ya riu community dia yin rane nyairot tin ko le luñ wa be jam ko le luñ junub Sudan bu ci ran maj ka we mo jam wa gari do tin biran ci maj bi la bebe lakini ci entide lunga ya lo joger wa ki yaran ko ci dil maj achana no gu ci loy ki nyairot tin barana luñ ene riya ga bay ka yeria ka dien bay ko jera na bu por ya junub Sudan kana no rana ben kin dang kwa bu ko muj na le ko muj nga bi ko ene ken yin bi ko ene dungu ro be lwe lan ci bi ko ene yin bi ko ene kuna yin bi ko ene kule yidom ke yin bu consequence abaka jot e yiran ko lu ni sigini ji kene be ku jam lawyers to juba we lawyers to juba ku ci case ci ya yegwe yak case yak kwan choka pot yak case kwan choka pot ku bag the victims ba ka ya lo represent a pot in kini in bin we are recognized akin koy ko libi ka be la higher in another country because junubin bi ka ban ya kwan chok aye we lekin ti we ga side in ke koy no we ka we ga che lawyers. I remember Obama daman bi yen be a lawyer pien ka pot on bi Obama be a lawyer Obama atok abet in a togentin na le tok abet kanon case tung chiko yo we case ran chin group mali ke e case chiran jam kalo company kulwel kala that I am standing here and my nigger is at the window Taliban will protect mon kawaja discriminatory statement ranach ban lu complain go Obama go case can go take over in his first case tele in YouTube ka case kina bayo Obama ki case ach ban kwancho regardless of will be ka yege ko yer ku bi case can be drop a kiga a case kina ach ban lu fight reg bi case be won a injustice a in a luyen could be injustice be eliminated. Okay, we lawyers to Junub Sudan. Tie we jam kala gal we ga ci pun law. Lekin we ga ya side din ke ko no we ko we ga ci ko ci pun law. Ekene a wen duan. Victim ka ke support ba ko ke. Eh? The victim families support ba ko ke we lawyers to Junub Sudan could be ke compensate. Na ye group ka le ba yo during compensation. Tien group yi tonke. Ekene a wet ya ba riya ka di ne riya ba kan yin kir mayadi ine riya ba kan ake only riya only economy bikin can ba riya crime ine crime ine by right a crime ine by right to we jam dia bi jal chik bi jal ko jite ku yoku ka kulwel e bu ko dit ko ya pinge mu by right ake ka by right ki yin madit kwa Isaac we have written ko jabe Martin you ku 2 minute ko ke and then be show bu gal tiok ga chakale
ya yena pa da bol Makur Acien wilaya ka le te chan by aka will check le aka will by aka will by right chan kuma so kuma ne ja lu ku dong kuma ne ja lu ku dong che ga nu kwan chok ne ga kuma da ne ga nu ja be right by so that things is another thing. So can when lawyers when you can joke now quite when you tell things quite care we quite Yirol we quite the nyai group things prove our quite a big talk instead of quite when quite not okay I mean when I piang ke quite ownership of tiara na ja la chro kwa kujelka hal ko quite when we quite Yirol that we quite Yirol and we when don't want to learn you for good shit at you. Like you don't want look don't want to you for good shit out of way. So what the man when I tell you could see it to class. So can it when you can we're quite you that we're quite a you talk my tattoo. Yeah, we're quite you when talk anyway. Case can prove it to take 8 years. No, quite went talk. Will get back to the ya no pan aja yo jira yi that yo koi wan mu yo ai to koi wan ni yo liu abe ai to a chi ko chi do generation dong yo man generation won take care ai generation wana ku koi di wan yo wan ni yo te ge ko ko ti ka bar ki do I think to the woman in accent 2018 in talk. The king call you to the dog man. I can call you I can buy a day and you know it. So can in Bol Makur can message hopefully Abraham Adut all the victim of the one kid family quite can win in Jan. Don't give up, fight. Tar kai ki kwa nyu ke chok a ki kwa pan wa ti to ben a ba koi wo ko a ba koi ki so a ba koi ten him krong bol kam ja to tan spread Isaac.
Isaac, you're welcome.
Padare de bol ayo we ka chuel chak ta ba in bol ku jala Abraham Adit I can kidi bi lwel wa wat ka e chol ye che mo chal bi noko nungu ka ngore ba dile ti ba ban be ganun a chero ke dienia ngore bere temen pilot jurun malon ma jong do le wenenar case the what about kuchokumane we are still fighting for it còn what area nompe elamar ko nong chinwo ay la touch pin adjon man chukudukut ne ke brenda ko case be adjon case hearing che to on time kute ko pin ten ko guru nong ran sitting bera serious ready chok ka kumtok you can lawyers kwa za try a week bribery I did so I có cho pol chan be berana ko ni chok la ga gat ko akar ganun nom ka dile tok ka ni taban ganun ni chiran to ganun is above everyone kayen kede bribing theo corruption at all is playing a big role in incidents ke chiro lo fi Junub Sudan ka ban corruption di nyintina pa ne ko pen cases ke che lu pi la twen pir kan che pir ko ra twen o ga bedong la wan ko e lo nyo de man ko wada yiran ni chira da taw ne ke chiri kani remember yin bi chawli win pe no wada kulle mandu jila chat ke mandu kana kabia la nyot ko manwan chiun kana lo ka long lo kala fa yen we just keep fighting for it chin kedit be bi luel no we keep reminding the public kujala government through the media and beyond the tools you know ko ajam tin we have to stand up all of us for abia buka bia benial we have to talk until we will achieve the justice in the people balewe in Gai Mayen in chale jare kujala Abraham Adut kuamat Jerry Black ne kachwe benial ba case kan ba be nyot bai ko ja yu bi ko ni mar za tu ye ko che ma chira no mar ne rande ne chima ne pin no cho ko mer ko ni ke yi ran wan ne no nom ran du ne rer ke yi ye du yi ko liu gor ke na che gor dai bo chin ke ni ye bo di kulu kulu ka ye ne ya bu tie ku case kan wa da bra di le lo ko chin ko bin ko chin ke di ba mat ten tan an bo ko wa cha ke le ja pe yin a dut a long time wa ken kan dai ba yo ko an ke po miet ba ba ting bol
Yeah,
ro la kan
I'm for it. Yeah,
zaman
Zaman
da
I'm for it.
dut
Yeah,
ran cha dia wan o yi ma met barka ko jala yi Daud ma met dut wa ko yo che
yeah.
yeru le chu nge je enjoy a pe in youthhood ya de chen miskla
Thank
Abraham yin ne met go baret ku an le na le one piangane one of the survivors and ye ne le bare le ja pe chen miskla era thank you
you.
so much wa be ngwa bara ka sha bare thank you
Father,
go in up ma
no, Father.
ball into mute in Chekoping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isaac Tien. In will pot the red will win ko real pot. Kuni yin ki chol chen pin kan ken. Akin that to be done we ko joten ko die. A we man a we ga ko win ti ja don ke we will. Akin ko libi will junub Sudan be ala lwel. Kuni ki yogra na ben yok na jam ki jam ki will chok pe ko bi hukuma lat ko ci bi kidan e bi hukuma bi criticize in a constructive manner. We ko junub Sudan kin aviation we ko bak chok pe yin kir mayadi yin wuj batayret badil ba ko deal lui grounded ku bi tayret bi ki insured in banda kir mayadi kina wuj baloy to nongen banya aviation ka wuj bachol ku bi tayret bi ki insured rang na no ku chiro loy ke ko bi ke a compensate e nguro lo insurance we wati to lu ku do insured insurance company abu ben bi ko bi inspection of law important of insurance card abi inspection of law kuna chi inspection law that plane if it's not qualified to be insured a little big well this plane is not qualified to be insured that means ke tayra kana actually be pay in a muhim insurance because cause insurance actually be we can tell in a property that will just will damage in a short time. For example, look at tire insure kanong inspection ye kang low. You get a black bug when kuchi tire low insure that black bug would have been discovered. That black bug is unfunctional. An important insurance can insurance. Actually, be will rather buy Gokulu okay, could insurance, that's it. So insurance companies they hire. That's why in Alway have been to insured. Kajamgal, you bring the car to the insurance place. They come out, they look at the car, they do some inspection, and then they accept the insurance. If your car have dents, if your car have engine lights, they will tell you this need to be fixed. That's the importance of the insurance. Kayin benda kirma yadi, kini insurance, kukini direct chiri hagenga kwad in the country, kini with team. By the way, Isaac Young Paul, in the United States, by the way, direct political thought in let's say kathod keruon, kathod kerunwer. By the way, I got the very cheaper. They are very cheap than kathod 5 years ago. You know that? So, the people that bring those bad planes to come and cause engine malfunction. You need to understand when you lease the plane, which was just made recently, you will not pay a lot of money. Actually, you will actually pay a very decent price to lease the plane. But when you lease the old plane, you will pay a lot of money, according to the regulation of this country. I don't know if it's applied to other country whereby you get that plane at. So we Tyrell lo accept Tyrell lo Junub Sudan. We have to Tyrell for the Akabe because Tyrell jadi in a year lease will. I know that maintenance is very expensive, but yes, that's how business work. Deal with it. So, Kayin, Wamakapal, 1 minute, in Majur, Jela, Abraham. So you can wrap it up and then we close the show. Thank you.
Jerry Black, our Gabajaban, 1 minute each.
Yeah. Brother Bol Makur Kujala team with our leg state media.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the Bubel will like Chakalwell, Qualag, and you go call leg state media. The Chalmage Bagan, information. Minimum loica. Loica by Nico, voluntarily. You're sitting there for some hours, and you are not getting paid. my people who are here on the platform with you, like us, Chingu Yiku Wek, I think the work by Baga Point, then information and development. Information in a door by. Chinin Maluma Kagaban actually be the thing. Kulondon Loy Wek, Kulwek Sudan, bag information Maluma, Viachat, Bakoi, Donkichika Yok Chikadan, or MK, Wakiji Biban, Baga Bay, Niala Chan, we ping Koi Kok Make, Kubu Kuma Ping, Don Kina, Dinner work here in Kulondora Biala train. About it and Donkaden, near the poor, the Jolnelli, because the Tia got the deal banded, the Kanaka, quite like a state media. But go by that quite quick, the families of the victims. Real quick for choking, then what I'm a correct or air, quite like a state media team, that's you can level. Rashid Adut-malek will not give up.
Network is red long then.
Yes, we can
I
hear.
didn't guy long do but
I
long
alwem
about.
I wagacha gale wati kujala media ban ku ko pian a chin kidit ban luel e wetu bazan ba corrected wedwen cha luel gale leben ta dai a cha dude luel en reason luel en yani ko ban explain ka bege the rate. The only thing here a masanda in shortcut below ku bi ko pian no ko je tin kin lakin ayi lorot wel yi ngot ele bi jakan na le kin aran ma cha ko da chol we wata pe a chol we wata ko pe any piga non ki le lo a chi cha a chin ke be en ko win chan we de le gale le ban sa dai but now ki o ga jam man yani no ko de ko ki ke to ku chi le ke be simply because na lo nga da display when for example for display to a person kin kini bujana kini jaka so being panda you feel this way you only a group a certain group of people aka getting aka junubin we in a routine like a visitor even somebody talk of Eritrean gibel gayan men kula be iteno ko ram ko mo Eritrea kitini nantina kal na loye ke loye kutini mo Eritrea din ka different you feel like in a better safer not in Uganda or Kenya than being in South Sudan which is Suomi and Pandwan the way we got a leja pay nale ya buo mu go guti ko bi ogbe ban but you could see the kibin nale ja pay like na yi ngorutan aliu. Yeah, thank you.
And shukran, Isaac Young Paul, Jalain Bol Bol Makur, Jalapram, Gachakamot, Rin Yalik. In will a chakatap, picture of will a chak correct, but keep I think. Queen tongue in a wilku. To point you were coin in a kubuga berco. Taban oga chat pinton, chiran weather and doping. Wakal, ping number is ping. President, and a law, by a law, Macdam de Pena, La by Pena. Media Jakal, Kuwil at Jak, the Kenichapu, our Kirill Kupu Mata. Ehakdan, Kiba, Yago, Tierano, Putieran, Purana Jibu. Anything, and walk. Akuma Pele, Louis, you know, Ago, Woganang Madata, Woganang Kirikan, Aaron, our going I can it ain't 40 years. And I move that they get up. You can compare and so can in a TQ Kilbana, Kubak, Moista, nothing. kubang ba kubang ping oro puk ugo ku kawun da go buka diel loy kayena kin ki bab tinen timu wer pel ne lija an ki ba gob niar ti toga na taban an ki ba gob niar dan ko ken ti nyin gal kangwen ba hak den bot ne ganun aguti ban hak den dile yoktin yi na izak tiang polin ke lejere rom dan mo poti Mohammed baraka kelwelun Mohammed e chol Mohammed gai ban kuma yor ban ko ene ti de tong Daud amid malen wamat chol Emmanuel to Australia to kawe so younger brother tinen kene ran kene ene nang support jala we panama ban timun ko won channel wele rana ban e kin twat ne kitine na we mognial barala oy well gut chukul bi ene lunga ben dile to we baga chale rin kan yali shukran
Amen.
Brother Bol Makur kran yo tan yen wa bijal ko tan tabana la yen duku we ku jola kuma kaman the initiative on chiloi ko yiku bunyi kaman any initiative on president chiloi a chan ku bi tarat bi ga majpen ku bulu bulu twen gi jana ngop ko chiloi bulu ka kai bulu twen and information then and yiku bulu chal bi by the presidency ku binyi bi yani judiciary a chinang loopholes so can a case go for the last 8 years here dialogue can should be taken into consideration by the government Ujola Aviation Authority in Tairat in Kiyaka in Gopol Bigalui Kachin insurance. You see, Boku Nanga Man Nanga Gorot Nanga Tairat Gorot the Dominic in 208. Well, if I'm not mistaken, in 208, in Luin Tairat, watching correction from that time. Tairat Chilu, number of them, you think, Kajiko no one got Tairat, watching correction or loy. Nakita Koi in the share continued, a book of Benogman, I'm going to reach a lawyer. Who was she you been Jared Bigbeto? Aviation Authority, I be check. I think good Arab bigger Paul Bigalu Sudan can now proper insurance in Kyogan. The yen was upon the repay, which you were hosted that color. Kumaluma, don't tell well, which you will, like a be by a ping. Sugar and Alekum.
You know, for the pay. Abraham, I mean Isaac of Ajatiok.
Ena padare de ja wagacha kale ban jala koy ke dai ping to no wo koy dai ne Facebook ko koy dai ne YouTube ku jala koy ton ke dane chol X ne former Twitter wagacha kale je rede ku masika ne ku bag share binga ga la share no world ko ku be reaching out to many people a very important message at tin ten go ko koy coi khóc ngoài cái pir qua của trái đất cái ngoài cái lưới bị cái check within the Sudan của bị justice here bị save nong cái coi cái và cái anh chỉ phổ miệt nong victims families của jala victims cái mình qua mà đã Abraham Adut bên chỉ cái bên base của bị ở cồn bên chia cái buông nhẹ chẳng ngủ rồi phải chốc cái đi đó ngủ chỉ đằng gò cái yen của cái chắc cái lệ và biến của giá thì ai thân cũng như là giờ block cái vấn đề của we coi đai của coi tại Junub Sudan nên là nhà thì à bên trong cái ra nó bắn nó gan white talk away. God bless you. God bless the Republic of South Sudan. Thank you. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are attending it. Bye bye.
Ông lôi bài, muốn học phạt.
Gai Mayen Maruag, Gai Mayen Maruag.
Yama kwe gai ruja dupu penjenu bacina dunleu. Yama kwe gai kena dolar piamba elwen koi kebeng dolar adu. Bikin bang tundungan dolar kidal. Kurang kin dolar tiap cuan kin makwe pakoi kin dolar kebian. Yama kwe gai ruja dupu penjenu bacina dunleu. Yama kwe gai kena dolar piamba elwen koi kebeng dolar. Tundung dolar kidal, kurang kin dolar. kena dun lew yenu ko ba kena dollar piem bay alwel toy ka ben dollar adu pikin bang tundu ma dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juwen kin ma kwe ba ko kin dollar pikin bang tundu ma dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juwen kin ma kwe ba ko kin dollar pikin bang tundu ma dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juwen kin ma kwe ba ko kin dollar